Okay, our lesson today is something that is review for most of you, but we're going to go through some of the specifics and I will let you know what I need you to write down in your notes. So, adding whole numbers. The two numbers you add together are called addends, and I'd like you to write this in your notes. So, addend plus addend equals a sum, okay? There are two properties, of addition that you need to also make note of in your notes. The commutative property, which is just saying that 6 plus 5, which is 11, is the same as 5 plus 6, which is also 11. So in addition, we can flip-flop the order we add things in, and it will be the same. So that's the commutative property. The other addition property is the identity property of addition, which just says you can add 0 to any number and it's going to stay the same. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 31 plus 0 is 31. 981 plus 0 is 981. So please write both of these down and what they are. Okay. This is an example of how commutative properties, how the commutative property helps us add efficiently and makes it easier for us. So if I have 6 plus 3 plus 4, I can just start at the top and add up each number as I go down. But it would be better if I looked for tens and added my tens first. So I know 6 plus 4 is 10. Then I still have my 3, so 10 plus 3 is 13. It's much easier to do, especially if you're doing mental math. The other one we have here, I could again start at the top and go 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6, and you would get the same answer. But if I look for my tens, I know 6 plus 4 is 10, and I know 7 plus 3 is also 10, and then I just have 10 plus 10, and that's 20. So if you have a lot of digits to add, try looking for your tens and using the commutative property to make that easier. Okay, so when we add numbers that have more than one digit, we use an addition algorithm, which is just a fancy name for the steps we use to solve an addition problem. We will use the same steps every time, and so those same steps are called an algorithm. When we're adding addition, you always start with the far right, which is the smallest place value. Okay, because when we regroup, you want to regroup from the smallest up. So start with the smallest place value and then work your way to the larger place values, which would be starting here and then working your way to the left. Okay? Don't ever start on the left. Okay. So speaking of regrouping, here's an example. When we add this, I need a marker. 8 plus 2 is 10. I'm not going to just write 10 here. That would be wrong, and it's really going to mess you up. When I add 8 plus 2, I get 10, but I remember that 10, this is money, so 10 $1 bills is $10. So that would be 1 10 and 0 ones. You just regrouped. Okay, you regrouped your 10 ones into 1 10 and 0 ones. Then I'm going to add again. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. If I have 12 tens, that's really 1 100 and 2 tens. Okay? And then I have my hundreds, and 4 plus 1 is just 5. I need my label, so it'd be $520. The last thing is your 2 problems you'll need to do and bring to class. which are these two. So please write those in your notes. You'll be good to go.